Have you ever read a book that wasn't just a story, but a window into history itself? That's exactly what The Diary of a Young Girl, also known as The Diary of Anne Frank, is. It's more than just literature. It's one of the most powerful and important historical testimonies of the 20th century. The book is the real, personal diary of Annelies Marie Frank, a German Jewish teenager. Between June 1942 and August 1944, she, her family and 4 others hid from the Nazi occupation in a secret annex in Amsterdam. To understand this diary, you have to understand its context. It's a direct, intimate record of the persecution of Jewish people and the terror of the Holocaust. The hiding place, which they called the secret annex, became their entire universe. It was a place of extreme confinement, constant fear of being discovered, and severe deprivation, hunger, forced silence, and no fresh air. The annex was, in a way, a prison from the outside world, yet it was also their only sanctuary. What makes the diary so captivating is watching Anne mature on its pages. When she starts writing at age 13, her entries are what you'd expect from a teenager. She talks about friends, crushes, school, and little family arguments. She addresses her diary to an imaginary friend named Kitty, making it her personal refuge. But as the confinement drags on, Anne transforms into a sharp observer of human nature. She documents the tensions and conflicts among the 8 people crammed into the small space, especially her complex relationship with her mother. You can feel her sense of isolation and frustration growing, but then something incredible happens. The final pages reveal a deeply reflective and mature young woman. Anne starts to develop a profound perspective on the war, on humanity, and on her own ambition to become a writer. She writes about the absolute necessity of holding on to hope and kindness, even when faced with unimaginable cruelty. She grapples with the person she knows she is, strong and intelligent, and the childish girl others sometimes see. In the middle of all the horror, she expresses this unwavering faith in humanity. One of her most famous lines is, "Despite everything, I still believe that people are truly good at heart." This single sentence captures the essence of her incredible resilience and her refusal to give in to despair. The diary brings the daily reality of their hidden life into sharp focus. The routine of staying completely silent during the day to avoid being heard by the warehouse workers below, the total lack of freedom, and the gnawing, constant fear of discovery. For Anne, writing was her escape, a way to deal with the anxiety and emotional claustrophobia of their situation. She reflects on her identity, what it means to be Jewish during a time of such brutal persecution, and she also explores the universal themes of growing up, like discovering her own identity and wanting independence, all through the lens of a world at war. The diary is a raw, sincere autobiography. The narrator is Anne herself in the first person, and her language evolves beautifully from youthful chatter to a more thoughtful, philosophical prose. The tragic reality is that the story ends with their discovery. The family was betrayed, and Anne died in the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp just months before the war ended. This devastating ending gives her words a tragic and universal power. Her father, Otto Frank, was the only one from the annex to survive. He fulfilled Anne's dream by getting her diary published, transforming a young girl's private thoughts into a powerful memorial and a global symbol against intolerance and hatred. The Diary of Anne Frank remains one of the most widely read documents about the Holocaust because it offers a uniquely human perspective. The war is seen through the eyes of a child who was becoming a woman. It's a story of hope, of resilience, and a reminder of the human spirit's ability to find light even in the darkest of times.